Hey guys, welcome back from the Christmas break. We had a 2-week break. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I know I did. I enjoyed it. What was your favorite thing that you got for Christmas this year? That's great. I love that. I got a puzzle this year for Christmas. It is one of my favorite things that I got for Christmas. I've already put it together. I love puzzles. All right, so I thought today that we could start out. I know your classroom is going to spend the next 2 weeks talking about animals, and y'all were talking about jungle animals today in Miss Flower's classroom. And so I thought we would do a little lesson on jungle animals. We're going to read about a tiger, one of my favorite tigers. His name is Leo. So we're going to read about Leo the tiger, and then you're going to help me sort some animals, whether they are jungle animals, so animals that live in the jungle, if they're animals that live on a farm, or animals that live in the ocean, in the water. So you're going to help me with that. And then when we get done with that, we are going to make our own lion mask. So at home, if you're watching this video and you want to create your own mask, you'll just need a paper plate and some orange paper or white paper, and you can color it orange, and black paper or white paper, and you can color it black. Some glue, a popsicle stick, and an orange marker or crayon. Okay, so we'll start out by reading Leo, the late bloomer. This is Leo the lion. What color is Leo the lion? He is orange, yes. And what color are his stripes? Are they white or black? They're black. Very good. So he is orange with black stripes, and he has white eyes. Let's read about Leo, the late bloomer. What do you think a late bloomer is? Good guess. A late bloomer is somebody who maybe doesn't do things at the same pace as someone else. So maybe somebody starts walking before they do, or starts talking before they do. They might call that person who's not walking yet or not talking yet a late bloomer. All right, so this says Leo couldn't do anything right. Poor Leo. Look at Leo. Does he look happy or sad? He looks kind of sad. He couldn't read. Look at all his jungle friends reading. Let's see who's in the jungle. We've got Leo the tiger. Then can anyone tell me? It is a bird. Yes, what kind of bird is this? An owl. Very good. What does the owl say? Hoo, hoo. Then we've got this hanging from the tree. What is this hanging from the tree? Ooh, a snake. What does a snake say? You're right. All right, and then let's see what we got. Oh, what's this big thing here? That is an elephant. Do you know what an elephant says? Trumpet, trumpet. And then this is a bird. What's a bird say? Tweet, tweet. And can anyone guess what this bird is standing on? It is an alligator or crocodile. So he couldn't read like his friends. He couldn't write like his friends. Look, his friends are all writing their names. You got owl, elephant, snake, bird, alligator. But Leo can't write tiger. He can't write yet. All right, it says so he couldn't read, he couldn't write, and he couldn't draw. Look. Everyone is trying to draw this face, this person with a body. But look at Leo's side here. It doesn't look like a hand, does it? No. So he couldn't read or write or draw. He was a sloppy eater, meaning he was messy when he ate. Look at all that mess he made. And he never ever said a word. He can't talk. Leo, our tiger, can't talk. Look, the owl says who, and the elephant says trumpet, trumpet, and the snake says hiss, hiss, And the bird says, tweet, tweet. And the alligator says, crunch, crunch. But Leo the tiger, he can't talk yet. "What's the matter with Leo?" said Leo's father. "Nothing," said Leo's mother. "Leo is just a late bloomer." Do you know what a late bloomer is? Remember, we talked about it at the beginning of our book. A late bloomer is somebody who takes a little bit longer to do something than other people do. Better late than never, thought Leo's father. Every day, Leo's father watched him for signs of blooming. But Leo would just lay there. And every night, Leo's father would watch him for signs of blooming. But Leo would just lay there. "Are you sure Leo's a bloomer?" asked Leo's father. "Patience," said Leo's mother. "A watched bloomer doesn't bloom." That means let him do his own thing and he'll get it when he's ready. Just like many of us, we do things at different paces, and that's okay. So Leo's father watched television instead of Leo. Do you see what he's watching on TV? A mouse riding in a hot air balloon. Yeah, that's so silly. I've never seen a mouse riding in a hot air balloon. The snows came. Leo's father wasn't watching, but Leo still didn't bloom. Look in the snow what they're building. They're building snowmen, but guess what their snowmen are shaped like? Themselves, right. The owl made an owl snowman. The snake made a snake snowman. The bird made a bird snowman. The alligator made an alligator snowman, and the elephant's making an elephant snowman. How cool is that? The trees budded in the spring. Leo's father wasn't watching, but Leo still wasn't blooming. What are they playing with in the spring? So in the winter, when it's cold, they play with snow. What about in the spring? What do they play with? Flowers. Yes, because flowers bloom in the spring. Look at all those flowers. Then, one day, in his own good time, Leo bloomed. Look how happy he looks. Does he look sad anymore? No, he's happy. He could read, and he could write, and he could draw, and he could eat neatly. See how good he's doing? He's catching up to everybody. And he also spoke. And it wasn't just a word, it was a whole sentence. Can you guess what that sentence was that Leo said? What do you think it is? Maybe. He said, "I made it." Did you guess it? He said, "I made it." He did it. He bloomed. All right, so that's a great story about Leo, the tiger. And I read that story because tigers live in the jungle. They're one of the animals that live in the jungle. You can see tigers in the jungle. You might see an elephant in the jungle. You might see a gorilla in the jungle. Or you might see a rhinoceros in the jungle. Or you might see, what were some other animals that we saw? Oh, we saw an alligator and a snake, yes, and birds, an owl. So those are some animals that you might see in the jungle. So we are going to talk about, I've got jungle animals, water animals, and farm animals. And you're going to help me put which animal goes where. All right, so I'll let you pick the first card. Are you ready? Here we go. Got all these cards. Which one do you want to do first? This one? Okay, let's see what we got. What kind of animal is that? It's a monkey or a gorilla. And what does the gorilla say? Or the monkey say? Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Yeah, that's what our monkey says. Alright, you tell me, does our monkey live in the water, or does our monkey live in the jungle? Which one do you think? Water or jungle? The jungle. You're right. The gorilla or monkey lives in the jungle. That would be silly if you saw him in the water. He can't breathe underwater. So our monkey lives in the jungle. Alright, let's see what the next one is. Alright. Which card do you want? You want this one? See what it is. What did you get? An octopus. Very good. That's kind of a hard word. Let's try and say it together. Octopus. Good job. Alright, who can tell me? Wait, before we decide where our octopus lives, who can tell me how many legs an octopus has? Can you see all his legs? Let's count them together. Are you ready? 1, 2, count with me. 3, 4, a little louder. 5, 6, 7, 8. How many legs does our octopus have? 8. He has 8 legs. Wow. That's a lot of legs. Alright, who can tell me where the octopus lives? Does he live on the farm? No. Does he live in the water? Yeah. Our octopus lives in the water, in the ocean. So we're going to put him with the water animals. Okay, let's go again. You want this one on the end? Okay. What is that? It's called a sheep. What does the sheep say? Bah! That's right. Alright, so where do you see a sheep? Do you see a sheep running around in the jungle? Do you see a sheep swimming underwater? Or do you see sheep on a farm? On a farm, very good. Our sheep lives on the farm. So we have the octopus in the water, our sheep on the farm, and our gorilla in the jungle animals. Let's see what we got next. This one in the middle? Okay. What is that? What is it? Not a fish. It's bigger than a fish. What is it? A whale. You're right. This is a whale. Who can tell me? Is a whale little bitty or is a whale big? Yeah, he's big. And where does this whale live? Does he live on a farm? No. How about in the jungle? Does he live in the jungle? No. Look. What's he in? Water, right. He lives in the ocean. He is a water animal. So I'm going to put him with his octopus buddy over here. Got the whale and the octopus in the water. Alright, let's see what we got next. I'm going to cut my heater off. Sorry, I was getting a little hot to have my heater going. Because it's kind of cold outside today. Alright, got 5 left. Which one do we want now? This one? What is that? It does look kind of like a cat, but look at it. Look at the stripes on it. And remember our story and who we talked about in our story that was orange with black stripes. What kind of animal was that? A tiger. You're right. Good job. So where did we say that tiger lived? We know he doesn't live in the water because our story wasn't about the water. So he's not a water animal. Have you seen a tiger on a farm or in the jungle? Where was our story at? Was it on a farm or was it in the jungle? In the jungle. Oh, y'all are so smart, so good. Yes, our tiger is going to go in the jungle with our gorilla. Do you know what that tiger says? Roar, yeah. And when we make our tiger mask, you can be a tiger and roar too. All right, let's see. This one on the end? Okay, we'll do this one on the end. What is that? That's hard. I know it kind of looks like an elephant, but it's not an elephant. These are horns on the end of his nose. Not a trunk, not like an elephant. It's called a rhinoceros. Everybody say, hey, Miss Christine. This is a rhinoceros. And the rhinoceros lives... Where do you think he lives? You think he lives in the water? I don't think he lives in the water. A hippopotamus lives in the water, but not our rhinoceros. Have you ever seen a rhinoceros on a farm? Remember, farm animals are like pigs and goats and horses and cows. You ever seen a rhinoceros? Nope. What about in the jungle? You might see a rhinoceros in the jungle out in the wild, right? Yep. We're going to put him, and that completes our jungle animals. We've got the gorilla and the tiger and the rhinoceros. All right, we've done that one. Now we've just got 2 left on the farm and 1 left in the water. Let's see what we got. This one in the middle. What are these? Fish, right. How many fish? Can you count them? 1, 2, 3 fish. We have 1 pink fish and 2 yellow fish, right. Can you tell me, where do fish live? Do they live on the land or do they live in the water? They live in the water, right. So we're going to put them with our whale and our octopus. That completes our water animals. The fish, the whale, and the octopus. All animals that live in the water. So that just leaves our farm animals. Can you guess what 2 farm animals we're missing? Let's see. We've got a chicken. Yes, our chicken. Can anybody tell me what a chicken says? Quack, quack, quack. Right? And then we have not a pig, it's a cow. Very good. And what does the cow say? Moo. And they all live on the farm. You have pigs on the farm too. And some other animals. All right, those are our water animals, our farm animals, and our jungle animals. So we read about the jungle. We read about Leo, our tiger in the jungle, who is a late bloomer. And then we put our animals in the different places that they live. And now we're going to make our own tiger. So this is the time you're going to need to get your paper plates and your glue and your orange crayon, black crayon if you need it, some paper, and then come back to me, okay? All right, once you get that stuff, you're going to take your paper plate, just the plain paper plate, and I fold it in half, okay? And I fold it in half, kind of make it look like a moon. See? Folded it in half. Now I'm going to cut so you can get your mommy or your daddy, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle. They're just going to cut the inside of the plate out like this. Alright, once you've got the inside of your plate cut out, you can throw this away or you can color it however you want. You can make a face, do whatever you want, but you don't need that for this project. You're going to open this up like this. Okay, and this is going to be our tiger mask, right? So you're going to take your plate, your tiger mask, either way you want to do it, okay? And you are going to color it orange, okay? So you're going to take your plate and color it all orange because remember our tiger was orange, right? But he was also another color. What did he have on him? He was orange with what? Orange with black stripes, right? So you're going to take some black paper Or you can use white paper and just color it black. Okay, so I've got my plate all colored orange now. And I'm going to take some black paper. Okay, and I'm just going to cut. So again, you can get your mommy and your daddy, older brother, older sister, or if you want to, if they have some safety scissors, you can practice just cutting in a straight line, just like this. Just need a couple of little strips. Okay, I think I dropped one on the ground. Let's see. Nope, I got them. Okay, and then you're going to take some glue, and you're going to glue those stripes on however you want. I'm going to glue mine all around my plate. And I'll show you when I get finished. Alright, here's my stripes for my tiger. See my stripes? Oh, one stripe fell off. Where'd my tape go? There it is. I mean, where'd my glue go? There we go. And put some more glue on there. Glue my stripe back on, okay? Then, I'm going to take some orange paper, or you can do white paper and color it orange, however you want to do. And you're going to cut some ears out, because our tiger has to have ears. Okay, and you're going to glue those onto your paper plate. I'll glue those on. Okay, and look. Now, guess what animal I am? I'm a tiger. If you have a popsicle stick at home, you can take a popsicle stick and you can glue it, or if it won't stay with the glue, because I had some trouble getting it to stick with the glue earlier, you can get your mommy or your daddy or somebody to tape it for you. And you can just tape your popsicle stick down like this, and then you can hold it, and you've got your puppet face. Alright, I hope you enjoyed reading about tigers today with me and talking about where all the different animals live, and then making our own tiger face, okay? And I will see y'all next week. Bye, guys.